Field Marshal. It's done. We're ready.
You're sure?
As sure as I've ever been.
You heard him. Everyone to your stations. This is the first step toward victory, Rickon. Toward a galaxy where everyone is in their rightful place. Where we have everything we deserve. But it is still just beyond our reach. It's time to seize it.
Are you sure about this?
Did you not hear what I told Hera?
I'm not asking if you're ready. I'm asking if you think this is right.
I think it's too late for these questions. And it's what Hera wants. That's all that matters.
Rickon!
Don't ask again, Sahar. Now get going. I don't want anyone blaming me when you don't pull your weight.
Take Galar squad and get to the Lambda sector. Move! Mandalore, we're receiving reports of hidden chain activity across 3 sectors. Requesting guidance to prioritize response teams. I said get your people moving! Now! Mandalore, Hera's come out of hiding, but her people are attacking everywhere at once. I need to know you hear what I'm telling you. Mandalore. Shay!
This meeting better be worth it. I can't stand all this sneaky, underhanded spy stuff.
I detest creeping about in the shadows. We should be facing the enemy head-on.
Yeah, you're definitely the kind that likes to make an entrance. Let's just get what we came for and get out of here before we draw too much attention. I know we gotta do whatever it takes to track down Hera, but dealing with smugglers is tricky on a good day. It's even worse when Harita Wald is involved.
If working with one of their contacts can get us closer to finding Heta, then this will all have been worth it.
Yeah, you're right. There's gotta be a useful lead here. I mean, I've got a pretty good feeling we're about to stumble onto something big. Heta needs blasters, armor, supplies, whatever she can get from wherever she can get it. And smugglers don't ask questions.
Get down! Oh, wow. They're wearing matching uniforms now. Wonder how Heta got them to agree to that.
There they are. That could be a problem. What do you think? How do you want to play this?
No different than any other time. I go in and make them beg for their lives.
That ought to do the trick. You take point. Let them see who's coming. I've got your back.
Form up, Clan Braylor! Come on!
Everybody good?
Yeah. Thanks.
Be on your guard. There may be other assailants on the station.
Such incivility is far from uncommon in this place, but nothing like this. Your assistance is appreciated. Harkon always had the worst to say about you. His opinions were widely shared among the overseers. It's apparent that you have surpassed our expectations for you.
You're an overseer at the Sith Academy. How did you end up here?
I was an overseer. You and I even crossed paths once. A shame you don't remember. I renounced the title when Asina declared we would be loyal to the Eternal Empire. Why bother training the next generation of Sith when our leaders will throw everything away at the first sign of hardship?
Ras, where's the commander?
Right here, Jet. But we're kinda in the middle of something.
Head has come out of hiding. Hidden chain strike teams are moving on targets across the galaxy, all at once.
Some of them attacked Port Nowhere. Ras and I dealt with it.
What? I've got nothing that says Port Nowhere was on their hit list. Are you sure they were hidden chain?
Jakaya. Nibbana. What's...
Ras, later. When everything's calmed down, I'll tell you more. There's no pattern to these attacks. Another happens as soon as we put one down. I don't have enough people to keep up. Intel says the Hidden Chain are going to hit an out-of-the-way spot on Ord Mantell. I'm out of people to send there.
I care nothing for the fate of that backwater planet. But I am certain no one wishes to see a war between Mandalorian brutes spread.
I can take care of this, Jakaya.
You'll be walking into hostile territory, just to hunt down a completely different enemy. And I have no backup to give you. You sure you want to do this?
We can't let the Hidden Chain take over the galaxy. I'll stop them, no matter what planet they decide to invade.
Vorente Borsha. I'm glad you're on our side. Ras, I need you with me.
On my way. Is it me or did Jakaya sound... I don't know. Not like Jakaya.
Why are you still here? You are going to require ample preparation if you want to move about Ord Mantell freely.
Why do you say that?
A Sith Lord, skulking about a Republic planet facing off against Mandalorian raiders. Need I say more? You'll need someone to help you work without drawing attention. Unless you want the entirety of the Republic military to converge on your position?
Let me guess, you know just the person.
Unfortunately for you, the best person for the job is Gizmo Gam, a lowlife in an insignificant political office based out of a rubbish heap called Kessen's Landing. I won't say how I know, but I can assure you Gizmo will be more than agreeable to collaborating with the Empire.
I'll take your word for it.
Sounds like you've got what you need. If you've got it from here, I need to get moving. I've never seen Jack so impatient.
Get back to Jakaya. Tell him I've got this under control.
Of course the coward's not here. So much for that open-door policy Gam's been going on about.
Ha! How does he come up with this stuff? And how do people keep falling for it?
He always thinks he can wait out the consequences. He's not dodging us this time.
Don't worry. He's gotta come back eventually.
I'm not waiting around all day. I say if he doesn't come back soon, we go looking for him.
Hey! What in blazes are you doing here? Ha 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 ha! Get in line. If we knew where he was, you think we'd be standing around here like idiots? What's that supposed to mean?
Look, we don't want any trouble. If we knew where to find Gam, we'd tell you. If you let us walk out of here alive, then we can tell you where he likes to hang around. Try the cantina or grill speeder shop. Even if he's not there, someone's probably seen him.
Can we go?
Oh, you're welcome.
I told you it wouldn't be ready until tomorrow, Nolam. We talked about this, remember? These things take time. You gotta have patience and put some trust in old Gizmo. Oh, jeez. How did you find me? I mean, why would you want to find me? Who hired you? Which coward sent you to do their dirty work? Oh, my reputation. You heard correctly then. Whatever you need to get your hands on, I'm your guy. So, what can I do for you? Need something fast? Credits? Something to take the edge off? A hush-hush ride out of Kessen's Landing? Whatever you can dream of, I've got it all. Absolutely! After one tiny little favor, of course. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, and all that. Normally this place is last on the Republic's list of priorities, but for some reason a few of my most recent business enterprises caught the attention of SIS. They've got agents following me around every corner. I've been laying low while they sniff around, but I gotta get out there among the people if you want information. You get those agents off my back, and I'll get you every last scrap of information you're looking for. That's the spirit. Helping a new friend, no questions asked. That's so rare nowadays, you know? I'm going to assume you've been to my office already. If you head back there, you can pick up a few toys to help you root out where those busybodies are hiding. Once you find them, make sure they can never bother me again. If you catch my meaning, signal me with this when the job's done, and I'll meet you at my office. Pleasure doing business with you.
Sorry, friend. We're about to lock up for the day. What are you talking about? Is there a problem? We honestly don't know what's going on. You think we're SIS? Don't know what gave you that idea, friend, but we're just mechanics. Whoa, there's no need for all that. If you just, now!
That's not necessary.
What are you doing here, Krovos?
Funny. I was just wondering the same thing.
Your new friend was very concerned about your presence in Kessen's Landing.
What? What are you talking about?
That's what I'd like to know.
There is a healthy dose of dissidence in this part of Ord Mantell. A separatist movement that's been dormant for years is beginning to stir. This man supplies those separatists with rations, weapons, whatever they need. For his trouble, an anonymous benefactor pays him offensively large sums of credits.
That is an absurd and frankly a reprehensible accusation. I serve everyone to the absolute best of my ability.
Your benefactor works for me. The Empire has many vigilant servants in every corner of Ord Mantell. When you reached out to your contact, inquiring about the size of the ransom the Empire would pay for such an infamous visitor, word passed quickly to me.
That's not... You can't...
You owe me an explanation. And it better be good.
Okay, yeah. An explanation. What was I supposed to do? You bust down my door, start sniffing around. I couldn't turn down such a well-timed opportunity.
If I were to be perfectly honest, I appreciate the fact that you were so eager to take advantage of this situation. But I would hate for all that I have invested on Ord Mantell to go to waste due to one man's greed and stupidity. I have also received reports that the rift among the Mandalorians is spreading in a way that threatens the Empire's interests across the galaxy. I will not allow these hidden chain Mandalorians to disrupt what I have built here. Together, you and I will ensure they meet a swift end.
I had no time to consult the rest of the Dark Council about this. I'm relieved I didn't need to.
That is understandable, especially so considering your close proximity to the current leader of the Mandalorians. However, I have a vested interest in the network of resources and information that has been established here. I will see to its preservation myself. With my help, we can put an end to this distraction quickly and return to our business, without destroying years of work. We will require assistance from local agents sympathetic to our interests.
Me? You want my help? I thought my part was finished.
Working for the Empire has been very lucrative for you so far. Why stop now?
Well, when you put it like that. And anyway, I reckon that Mandalorians running through the streets would put a damper on expanding my business prospects. Now that you mention it, I've got a separatist buyer who's been real pushy lately. More than usual. Keeps talking about something big they've got in the works. Could be connected to this hidden chain you're all worried about. Could be coincidence? Only one way to find out.
What do you suggest?
I just dropped a weapons shipment for this buyer. I'll shoot her a quick holo call, tell her I forgot something. That'll buy us time before she makes the pickup. Meanwhile, you two go to the drop point, wait for her to show up, and find out if she's in with these Mandalorians. Piece of cake.
Except for one thing. How do you know she won't run when she sees us?
Ah, you see, my buyer and I always arrange handoffs in the geothermal station outside of town. There's an old ventilation shaft that'll get you in and out completely unnoticed. Use that for the old element of surprise, and she'll never see you coming.
This better not be some kind of trap.
I understand your suspicion, really. I do. but I know a good deal when it's in front of me. I'll keep my ear to the ground while you're gone, see if I can pick up anything else that'll get you ready for this attack.
Do not let him out of your sight.
I'll just, do all my asking around from in here, I guess.
Out of the way. Now. Let's see how you fare against me.
That is quite enough.
Okay. Take it easy, and don't come near me.
You can wield the Force, but you are no Jedi.
You're right. I'm not a Jedi. As for whatever this is I can do, I've got bigger problems. I was trying to find my sister. I haven't seen her in days. Mina works here, so I thought... I ran into them instead.
How fortunate for you that we arrived when we did.
I had it under control.
Don't get upset. Keep talking.
I got away from them for a minute, before you showed up. But I messed up. Got distracted.
Distracted? By what?
Cooling rods. They're the only things keeping the thermal station from blowing half of Ord Mantell into a crater. Those Gundarks in the fancy armor were taking crates full of them out of here. I tried to stop them, or at least slow them down. If we don't find those cooling rods and put them back, this whole place is going up.
I'm not interested in a fiery death. Not right now, at least.
The problem is, I don't know where they took the cooling rods.
We need a backup plan, quickly.
Damn it! My sister told me about this. There's a quick fix, but I'll need your help.
What do you need me to do?
We can redirect the water from the reservoir into the back spillway. That should provide enough coolant to keep things stable. For now. Someone's gotta watch my back in case there's any more of them around. And someone's gotta stay here to flip the spillway switch when I give the signal.
I'll stay here. Contact me at once if you need backup.
Let's go! All right, that should be everything. Tell your friend to hit the switch.
Krobos, open the spillway now.
Everything seems to be returning to normal. I don't see any other alerts.
Good. Keep watching. If anything changes, let me know. I'm going to find out where the rest of the hidden chain went.
Understood.
We're in the clear for now, but long-term, those cooling rods have got to go back where they belong.
The people who took the cooling rods, do you know where they might have gone?
Well, there's no place for shuttles to take off from here, and they couldn't have moved them all on foot.
Hey, I don't have long, and I know you don't either.
It's fine, Ras. What's going on?
There's something you need to know. Not tomorrow, not in a little while. Jakaya, he's taking way too long to say it.
So he asked you to tell me?
No, he's so focused on what's going on, he didn't even notice me sneak away to call you. I don't know how else to say this. Mandalore is missing.
Missing? What do you mean?
I mean, no one can find her. Jack can't even get in touch with her over comms. The traitors are out in full force, and it's like she's just... disappeared.
Whatever she's doing, I hope you find her soon.
Yeah, me too. You deserve to know as much as anyone. You've done right by her. Hell, you're fighting for her right now. Speaking of, how's it going down there?
We are trying to stop this place from melting down, remember?
Who was that? What's she talking about?
I found her holding off a group of Hidden Chain by herself. She says they've taken cooling rods out of this geothermal station. Do you know what Heta would want with something like that?
Not a clue. But I'll let Jakaya know about this. You need anything, call. Alright?
All these strangers show up and my sister disappears. And like an idiot, I've been helping one of the strangers. That Mandalorian you were talking to? How do I know he doesn't have something to do with all this? How do I know that you don't have something to do with all of this?
You've obviously been through a lot, but none of it was my doing. I'm here to stop the Hidden Chain, the people who are hurting you.
Let's just get this over with. As many cooling rods as the Mandos took, they'd need something big to move them. There's an old tram system that runs out of here. It's not in the best shape, but it would get the job done.
It's a start.
Fine. It's this way.